Alrighty, we're back on Junkertown. And because we picked the map, they picked the direction, and they're defending first. Always a wise choice, especially if you've got the advantage. They're up 2-0 right now. If they defend us close, it forces us into a really bad defense. If we don't get very far, like let's say we get 10 meters on our attack, all they have to do is 10 meters. It makes the map shorter, especially if you're already winning. All right, rolling out to the left. Ooh, got a little double sniper action. This feels like hybrid back in 2017. Just no Hanzo. And really, in effect, it's kind of a triple sniper if you want to count Ana. I know she's a support, but she can pack a punch. Oh, speak of the Ana. Nice sleep dart. Admittedly, though, okay, quick thing with sleep darts. Whenever we hit sleep darts, we've got to be better about not breaking them. If you're going to break a sleep dart, let it break on its own. Like let it time out, or use it as an opportunity to confirm a kill. In that case, we just purpled or made her run away. Whereas if we let the Widowmaker get a grapple, that's an easy grapple shot for the Widowmaker. Or as easy as grapple shots can be, let's be real. I've only hit a couple of them. But then again, I DPS in gold, so be kind. Okay. Getting some good cross pressure. So Widow going to get the wrap around. Cool. Yeah. All around getting decent rotations. Okay, good cancel on that charge. Uh-oh, that's not a spot you want. Oh. That's some good work from their Ram and Sim and Sombra getting in place. Yeah, that DPS player of theirs is quite a menace. Good work, Widow, taking down. Oh man, yeah, Widow should not have won that one. Neither should Ash, but they're both cracked, so it makes sense. That charge actually would have finished, especially because we've got the man advantage. But we'll see. Charge is also one of the most inconsistent and broken abilities in the game right now. So, woo! That Hanzo wasn't ready. Okay. Um, that's 2 picks. So once again, I know we're there. You go. I know that we're playing double sniper, so we're not exactly the most aggro brawly team. We've got really it's 4 very squishy heroes, 2 squishy DPS and 2 squishy snipers against paired with 1 Reinhardt who has to sit on point. But whenever we get those multiple picks, basically just support Reinhardt and running into the enemy team. At this point, not the time. Ooh, oh, good pick on the Ana. Yeah, this is not something you want to see though, because yeah, Nano Annihilation Ramatra is just going to walk through a double sniper team. Uh-oh. Ooh, maybe. Nice. Saw that one coming. Oof. Yeah. All right. And honestly, this is valuable right here because now they've got to play here and try to take the high ground instead of just coming up here and taking the high ground. That was a really valuable hide and stay and getting pressure and winning that Sombra duel. All right, Hanzo coming on in. Oh. Ana, that's so dirty. I gotta go back. That was so beautiful. Like that Sombra should cry about this. Little hacky shot, purple, solo ulted, and taken out. That's an Ana diff right there. Well played. All right, snipe. Ooh, night. Or in the words of Kevin Hart's crazy uncle, want to go night night? Man, that comedy special is so old. It's like a solid 15 years old now. Whew. Clicky clicky. I mean, as long as they're hanging out down here. Yeah, okay, there we go. So it's like if they're hanging out on the ground, possibly staying on a ground split, but getting some verticality with these snipers is going to help a lot. But then again, I kind of preaching to the choir on that one. Both snipers snipe at a much better consistency than I do. Okay, good counter charge. Yes, you love to see it. Except when I run through the wall. This one's, yeah. Now, so in the control map, I talked about disengaging out of ults. That's one that was actually really good to engage into, because if you go to the end of that, they can't get in the ult. In that case, they can't get the Kitsune bonuses. Oh, nighty-night. Okay, didn't hit the pin because it's a glitchy ability, but good peel for your supports there, Reinhardt. Oh, and the fire strike. I'm not even sure if you could see the Sombra. Good sleep. Getting nice. Oh, that purple though. If they're gonna, yeah, if they're gonna keep running Ana and purpling, we might need to go back to Kiriko. All right, but pretty solid for our first. Really, I think that was the first time the payload stopped since we started the match. So we've got three ults and 2 half ults. It's a scary spot for the Reinhardt to be in by himself, though. Uh-oh. Ryan, you just walked into a 4v. Okay, there you go. Peel, peel, peel. Oh, that's not a peel. Okay, you got a Winston clone. It worked. And we're moving. Yep. Smack him. Smack him. Nice. Got to. Oh, that Sombra. I was gonna say charge him, but that was a good defensive Sombra move, frankly. The Ana hit the sleep, but no one touched the cart. In match, we literally called that a sleep 9. Oh, but hey, positioning. All right, rolling out with, I would call it diet double sniper. Like Sojourn and Ashe aren't like the sniperiest, but Ashe is. Sojourn can be with those railguns. So let's see how it goes. And Reinhardt ready for aggro. Let's go. I mean, got away with one. One thing you can see right off jump is they went in Diva. So that means snipers, you got to be much safer. As well as team, you got to be ready to help peel for your snipers. Uh-oh. Don't leave your BAP alone. Yep, there you go. It's like shield from as much as you can. One thing to keep in mind with these Sombras is you still got to spread out, you know, so you're still getting optimal value and pressure on the team, but you don't want to spread out so far that your team can't help you. So like Sombra gets the hack on Ana. I mean, Ana might just take care of business again. Okay, But having some help this time just made it all that much easier instead of Anna having to deadlift. Speaking of Anna, rip. Oof. Good Sojourn disengage. And, oh, not quite, but good counterpin. So this isn't an, oh. Okay, at that point, get out. Yeah, I was going to say, a 3v4, if you've got a tank, a DPS, and a support, can work. I'm wondering what high noon's going to look like. Or a high noon attempt? Could be big. Nice. Didn't get the cart contest, but a valiant idea. Oh, man. Getting all kinds of DPS crazy. All right. So, yeah. The remaining two at that point, I would just... Honestly, given how it's a 2v5, I would just charge off the cliff. But looks like they're letting you get away. Kind of. All right, good job waiting for the team before trying to get set up. Yes, it gives up some map space, but it's going to give you a much safer shot of engaging. But we do got to get in. We do got to get on here, though. Someone's got to get on here. Someone's got to... Wait. If that's the case, I'm not sure if you're waiting or if you're just unaware of the cart. Especially with those ults. Like, even if we just dropped Ryan on the point, Ryan go die on the point, I think we could have held that point and given them a very bad spawn disadvantage. It's kind of redundant, isn't it? Spawn disadvantage. I don't know. 4v5. Trying to see how we're disengaging here. Ooh, 3v5. Okay, there you go. Going May. May is the other hero that is always socially acceptable to solo ult, so long as she doesn't have her cooldowns. Because if she does have her cooldowns, then you're just sunk. Good lamp. Ooh, but it's dropped out of the lamp. Just gotta watch the bob. Ooh. Way to win that duel. I think it's just, yeah, 2v2. Way to dodge the rock. All right. Good recovery. Now, ironically, this is about the same thing that happened on our attack. Was we rolled, and then got slowed down on this third attack. Tank swap to Zarya. I could see it. Just because Genji can't deflect her beams, but those bubbles are good for catching dives on people. As a support main who does a lot of tanking, I feel like he plays. I feel like Zarya plays tank like a support. All right. So two team fight wins, and really, I think it's based on the time bank. I think 3 more team fights. Oof. Okay. We might have time to get a body in here. Yep. Tracer with the stall. Oh, good lamp. Good bubble, too. It's one of the things that one of the things I like about Zarya with her bubbles is ooh, fat Genji, man. Is Zarya's bubbles allow her to project tanking when she can't get there. Now here comes the other news. So with a Genji popping like that between Genji and Symmetra, this is screaming Winston tank. Winston's just really good against both those heroes. So, but we're now we're on to round 3 and 4. Oof. Give you a little motion sickness, I guess. And kaboop. And kaboop. Let's do this. So they're running the Sigma again. And we're back on our triple sniper. Okay. And ironically, with this triple sniper comp of things, running Zarya could actually be really good because she can project that bubble all the way up to your Ashe who's getting dove right now without leaving the cart. Or if you just get piled on, you've got bubbles for you to help get you through until DPS get a pick. And it's even easier when you're playing with DPS like that, who are reliably getting picks, but also who reliably needs some help. Oh my gosh. Widow popping off. Okay, at this point I would spread out a little bit. I know we're in limited time, but getting that controlling angle, wrapping around. So honestly, one of the things I love about Junkertown is its ability to rotate so effectively. Okay. All right, once again, we've got the 4v5. We don't need to go crazy Rambo, but we need to push the advantage. Nice pick there. It's 4v2. Don't C9. Okay, and then with this double triple sniper comp, finding ways to have, honestly, I would say the Baptiste on the point. That way Reinhardt can go take space. Good Ashe placement. We're going to get fluxed. Or Sig9'd. I've had several of those where like you lose a round in overtime because the Sigma just gravitic fluxed the whole team off the cart. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat and move on. But the reason I bring that up is if you just have one person on the point, I would honestly, for our comp, I would say the Baptiste. And then when that happens, the Reinhardt can charge into the point to make sure there's still someone on the cart instead of both people getting lifted up, both people getting damaged. Okay. We're kind of like morphing into a brawl comp of sorts with Kiri. Yeah, see, in a spot like this, yes, you don't want to get off the cart. Don't C9. Leave the BAP on the cart. Everyone else go take space. BAP, this is a spot where your calling for the cart is critical. Or honestly, based on the control right now, I would say 3 on cart. So get Ryan, BAP, and probably Tracer maybe, or one of the snipers on the cart so it moves faster. And then let the other 2 go command space or go chase down this Genji who needs to. Ooh. The Genji who needs to go. Oof. Ooh. Okay, Brig. and that's the round. Oh, not quite. I forgot. Tracer comes in. And then Recall. And then Rocks. And then Moira. So, when you get into these cart-based overtimes, you want someone with long range on the cart. For me, that's almost always been a support. Ana does it well. BAP does it well. Zen, Kiriko, Iliari to an extent, because she can still damage from distance, but she can't heal from distance, aside from throwing her pylon. So those are your main cart push supports. Based on the comps that we tend to run, we've got the Ana players and the Bat players to do it. If you're that player, you need to call who's on the cart. And if you get like a full clear or a team wipe, get 3 on cart to push it faster. But then otherwise, you need to be ready to disengage and have 1 on the cart with the other 4 people taking the fight. That frees up your tank to clean up kills, to push people out of position so that your DPS can get kills. If the tank is stuck as the payload princess, then they can't do most of what they do well, especially on a very sightline mobility map like this, or on a high sightline and high mobility map like this one. So we're set up. Got Reinhardt on the high ground. Ooh, and there's the Iliari I was just talking about. Good healing lamp. We're gonna catch that Genji, maybe. Oh. Ooh. Everyone is collectively popping off. But we got to get that Genji. There we go. It's that stinking Genji, man. Cool. And basically evened up the time bank. Nice. Got him right away. Okay. Let's see. Nice little coach shot. I got to keep the Reinhardt up. Ooh. That's a mean rocket. Yeah, a soldier's rockets always have splash damage, which can sometimes be harder than the actual direct rocket damage itself. Because the direct rocket is 100, but splash is still like, I want to say like a solid 50 around a corner. Oof. Okay. So yeah, they've kind of chunked us down on that one. Honestly, Ryan, I would turn around and just charge off the cliff. See, and take someone with you. Nice pick on the Genji. This is good timing because that Genji has done a lot of lifting for them through this round so far, or through this map. Alrighty, so they're in overtime now. Got all our people at range. Ooh, that's a brave engagement. All right, so kind of going back to that first round when you got to press the gas. You know, when you got 2 teammates popping ultimates, that's when Reinhardt, you got to press the shift. A lot of times it can be a bit of a throw, but when they're popping those ultimates, it's better for the enemy team to, take out the Reinhardt while your DPS and support ults go off. Darn, that's unfortunate. Coming back with 2, almost 3 ults. All right. And that's a good, okay, it's not a perfect engagement, but it's pretty good. Getting 3 different people in there right away. Oh, and that shatter. Got 2 kills out of it. Good. Now that stinking Genji. There we go. Yeah, that Genji, man. So glad we won that one, but that one was just as close as push. So again, these are really solid opponents that we've got to focus up on and play solid the entire match through. So just some coaching things that I saw as we went through that map is to always be aware of how much map space we're controlling, especially with that double, triple sniper hybrid of things. Especially on Junkertown with Anna, the way Hydratic plays Anna, the way Fiction and K9 play Ash and Widowmaker. We can put together a really oppressive comp with that, of parking Cheese Wizard on Baptiste on the payload, and then letting that tank run off and clean up kills from those snipers. Personally, I would recommend a Winston. But likewise, if we're getting countered over a bit, Zarya can help and ride the payload and then bubble the snipers as they get dove. But using that effectively. And then likewise, even in overtime, shifting that so that BAP is on the point and so the tank can go out, or you can get those 2 on there. And then also getting 3 on cart whenever we can. It's not a huge breakneck point, but just having 2 on point is only marginally faster. I think that the speeds, it goes from like 100% with just a single person on it to like 105 or 110 with 2 people on it. I can't remember what that number is. But with 3 people, it goes 125%. If you add a 4th and a 5th person, it doesn't go any faster. But just getting that 3rd person on the payload will help move it faster. Overall, glad we won this one, which means they pick the map and then we get to pick the direction. So we should be defending on hybrid on this next map.